get it. Hello? Oh, Mr. Welch, I'm so glad you called. Gives me a chance to tell you what I really think of your wife.
George?
You let me handle this. All right, Miss... What? All right, Mr. Welch, anytime you think you're man enough, you just come right on over and... Hello? Oh, he's hung up.
Daddy, how do you spell hallelujah?
What do I look like, a dictionary? Janie, you've been playing it over and over and over again. Now just stop it. Stop it! I'm in trouble, Mr. Potter, and I need help. Through some sort of accident, my company's short in their accounts. The bank examiner's here today, and I need to raise $8,000 immediately.
Oh, so that's what those reporters wanted to talk to you about.
Reporters?
Yes, they called up from over your building in loan. There's a man from the DA's office over there, too. He's looking for you.
Oh, Mr. Potter, can't you help me, please? Do you know what this means to my wife and my kids? I'll pay you any sort of penalty, any sort of interest on the loan.
George, could it be that your books are slightly out of order?
No, sir. There's nothing wrong with the books. I'm just short $8,000. I can't seem to find it anywhere.
What is it then? You've been playing the market with the company's money?
No, sir. No, sir, I haven't.
Well, is it a woman then? Everybody knows you've been giving money to Violet Peterson.
What?
I don't know why, but why did you come to me? Why didn't you go to your friend Sam Wainwright and ask him for the money?
Well, Sam's away in Europe. I can't seem to get a hold of him.
And what about all your other friends?
None of my friends have that kind of money, Mr. Potter. You know that. You're the only one in town that can help.
I see. So I've suddenly become very important to you. What kind of collateral could you give me? Do you have any stocks?
No, sir.
Bonds, real estate, collateral of any kind?
I have a life insurance policy. It's worth $15,000.
And how much is the equity in that?
$500.
$500. Look at you. You used to be so cocky. You were going to go out and conquer the world. You once called me a warped, frustrated old man. But what are you but a warped, frustrated young man? A miserable little clerk crawling in here on your hands and knees begging for a handout. No stocks, no bonds, no collateral of any kind, except for a $500 equity in an insurance policy. You're worth more dead than you are alive. Well, why don't you go to that rebel you love so much and ask them for $8,000? I'll tell you why. Because they would run you out of town on a rail. But I'll tell you what I will do for you, George. Because the bank examiner's still in town, as a shareholder in the building and loan, I am going to swear out a warrant for your arrest, misappropriation of funds, mismanagement, malfeasance.
No! No!
Go ahead, George. You can run, but you can't hide in a small town like this.
God, you've got to help me out here.
God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ.
Hey, Ebenezer, Mr. George Bailey. How you doing? You join us, huh?
No, not tonight, Mr. Martini.
Oh? Wait a minute. He just called you Mr. Bailey?
Yeah.
That's right. This is Mr. George Bailey, brother of the young man who was just won the Congressional Medal of Honor.
Next time you talk to my wife like that, you'll get worse. She wouldn't even come out with us tonight.
Mr. Welch, that's enough.
It's not enough that she teaches your stupid kids how to read and write. You have to bawl her out?
Mr. Welch.
Oh, forget it. I'm going home.
Come on, everybody. This is Christmas Eve. We're supposed to be spreading good cheer.
Yeah, are you gonna sing anymore?
Well, of course we are. Come on, everybody. God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay.
Are you all right, George?
Yeah, sure.
You want me to take you home?
No, I'll be fine. Go on with your friends.
Are you sure?
Where's that life insurance policy?
What?
Nothing. I'm waiting for someone. Please, just leave me alone.
Ernie, are you coming?
Yeah, give me a minute. I'll be there. George, you sure you don't want me to take you home?
I said I'm fine, Ernie. Really, just leave me alone. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, George.
God, dear Father in heaven, I'm not a praying man, but if you can hear me, show me the way. I'm at the end of my rope, God. Please just show me the way.
And that's when I came in.
You could hear my prayer all the way up there.
Yours and over a dozen others, George. You'd be surprised how many people care about you.
Not if they knew I had ruined their lives.
You didn't ruin their lives, George. Besides, it wasn't your fault.
It wasn't my fault. I'm the president of the company. I'm the one who should be held responsible. You could ask Mr. Potter, even he could tell you that.
And you think killing yourself is going to make everything better.
I guess you're right. I guess it would have been better if I'd never been born at all.
What'd you say?
I said I wish I'd never been born.
Now, George, you mustn't talk like that. You mustn't... Wait a minute. Well, what do you think? Yeah, it's an idea. I think it might work too. All right, you've never been born. Well, you don't have to make a big fuss about it.
What are you talking about?
You've never been born. You haven't a care in the world. No obligations, no $8,000, no Potter looking for you with the sheriff.
Say something else in that ear.
Oh, sure. You can hear out of it, too.
Well, that's the doggonest thing. I hadn't heard out of that ear since I was a kid. Say, what's going on here?
I'm tired and I want to go to bed.
Dominic?
Hey, there's no more suckers. Let's sing to her.
Mr. Martini, don't you recognize me?
No.
Where's your wife? Where's Mrs. Martini?
She's at home. They're all home, and that makes it a Merry Christmas, doesn't it, gents?
But I saw her just a moment ago. Her with lots of other women and children, too.
What? Where? You're not about to snitch on us, are you?
Hey, I know you. You hit me just a minute ago.
I did? Y'all hear that? I hit him. Let me try again.
No.
Come on. Leave the sucker alone. He's worse off than we are.
Again, here comes that panhandler again. It's like a cop.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Hey, one of you got a dime or two you can spare? Or a drink? I'll settle for a drink.
Mr. Gower, it's George Bailey. Don't you remember me?
Come on, I like messing around with this guy.
You own the corner drugstore. I used to work for you when I was a kid. Oh, please, Mr. Gower, you've got to remember.
Now I know I don't like you. That rumhead spent 20 years in prison for poisoning a kid.
Get out.
Hey, that's right. And if you know him, you must be a jailbird yourself. Come on.
Well, hey, wait up. Wait for me.
You see, George, you weren't there to stop Gower from hitting that
What do you mean I wasn't there? I remember it like it was yesterday. Say, what's going on here?
You haven't been born, George.
I haven't been born.
That's right.
Well, if I wasn't born, then who am I?
You're nobody. You don't exist. You have no identity.
No identity. But I'm George Bailey. I was born July 12th, 1907, right here in Bedford Falls.
Yes, but you won't find any public records of it. Besides, this isn't Bedford Falls anymore. It's Pottersville.
Pottersville? No!
Yes, and there's no George Bailey. Never has been. You see, George, you've been given a great gift. A chance to see like what the world would be like without you.